Are we Gucci? Are we Gucci or no? We're not. Are we Gucci? Okay. Oops. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Put this over here. Okay. How do I? Okay. We're not really much to catch up on, right? I mean, we do got a little bit of a clip though. Actually, let me lower this thing. Do a little switcheroo. Right? Right or not right? And realistically, like this one's gonna be like out of these two, this one's like realistically would normally be probably the better idea. The value area high, the higher time frames, like a high leverage liquidation here on top of like just the typical liquidations. Right at the fib level with the poor high. And like also with the value area POC of this like cluster. Agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Got him. Got him. Shout out to the math. Shout out to the math. Put this back on. Yeah, if you take that thing, got a pixel perfect juicy entry. Well, Chris, we start going here now. Kind of look at some of this data. Woke up and had like a 20-minute shower. I'm so congested. It's crazy. Boom, boom. Oh, I made the title wrong. How do we fix that? How do you fix that? Okay.
Lights low, charts glow. Yeah. Fam good, whole table eating. All nights, turn a lifetime feasting. Cold charts, but the place stay heated. Took the risk, not a mission completed. Fam good, put the stress in the past.
I'm fucking up my flow.
City lights blur when the bins go fast. Made it out the lows, now we built to last. Woke up in silk sheets, rain hit the skylight. Used to pray for a break, now it's starlight. Mom's tears turn gold when the trade's clear. Now the fam overseas with the waves near. Precision in my blood, every entry surgical. Turn the pain to a game, now it's purposeful. I see the stress fade every time they smile. All from a chart and a little exile. Yeah. All from a chart and a little exile. Yeah. Fam good, whole table eating. Long nights turn a lifetime feasting. Cold charts, but the place stay heated. Took the risk, now the mission completed. Fam good, put the stress in the past. Every move math sharp like glass. City lights blur when the bins go fast. Made it out the lows, now we built to last. Back when the nights had more fear than sleep, I was deep in the charts, no peer, no cheat. Whole fam on my back, but the ground felt right. Cause
The data, don't need to update our levels. Actually, let's see if we can get EXO on this thing. Now, I wanted to put EXO in the VM. But it doesn't work though. It doesn't like a. There's some issue. You can't have like the graphics doesn't run properly inside the VM. It doesn't like use the GPU correctly. Apparently, if you use VirtualBox or VMware, there's a chance it works, not guarantee. Solano's been going, right? Do we starting to go to? How are some of these other alts doing? God damn, god damn. I was looking at some of these things while eating, but like, they're all doing the same thing, right? All these charts. And just following kind of some like an Adam and Eve type thing. Boom, boom, boom. No, the main thing I wanted to do is set up like the open claw in one of these things. Right now I have it like an EC2 instance. And if I can just run it in a VM and I'll pay for it, it's like fuck it, right?
Moves with the gang. Yeah. Racks. Yeah. Cruise through the city with my gang in the back. Orders in the system, yeah, we run it like that. Every candle measured, every level on track. One signal drop, whole squad react. We don't talk loud, now we talk in the math. Every point precise like we cut with a draft. Profits in the trunk, couple racks in the stash. Bear try step, he gon' leave in the past. Trading with the gang, we don't miss no play. Slow roll, win, stack racks all day. Move so clean, they just watch, can't say. West Coast cool, while the charts still sway. Trading with the gang, we don't miss no play. Levels hit perfect, watch the candles obey. Marco's in the cut, real calm, no spray. We just count up while the
Boom, 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 boom. Also, I also added like an update that kind of like the like, I don't say integrated book map, but they added like the bubbles feature.
Candles obey. Marco's in the cut, real calm, no spray. We just count up while the rest gon' pray. Yeah. Marco's trades. Cool moves. Cold math. Can't eat together. Always.
How long do we have? 12:30. Fuck.
Whole gang lit, bags heavy. Marcos, let's ride. We in the charts with the crew that's back. Stacks so tall, yeah, don't collapse. Lights on us while the beat goes slap. Every tray hit, now the bottles get cracked. Gang in the spot, we ain't missing no play. Money keep dancing like it's on replay. Hands up high when we run that game. Profits go wild when they hear our name. Deep in the zone, but we still gon' vibe. Trade flow heat where the club get live. Entries crisp, we don't chase that tie. Just wait for the move, then the gang gon' ride. Shorts get squeezed, yeah, we love that pop. Long take flight when the biz don't stop. From the charts to the flow, we connect that drop. Every move locked in, whole squad on top. We in the charts with the crew that's back. Stacks so tall, yeah, don't collapse. Lights on us while the beat goes slap. Every tray hit, now the bottles get cracked. Gang in the spot, we ain't missing no play. Money keep dancing like it's on replay. Hands up high when we run that game. Profits go wild when they hear our name. Late night, nights, charts glow, gang tight. Move smart, play right. We gon' win all night.
Wait, there's no codex for Windows? Wait, actually?
We in the charts with the crew that's back. Stacks so tall, yeah, don't collapse. Lights on us while the beat goes slap. Every trade hit, now the bottles get cracked. Gang in the spot, we ain't missing no play. We keep dancing like it's on replay. Hands up high when we run that game. Profits go wild when they hear our name. Late nights.
Really? Do they have the? I'm assuming they must have the VS Code one at least.
We move risky. Math in the clip, lifestyle 50-50. Yeah. Charts look calm, but the waves still deadly. High stake plays, every entry feel edgy. Cold eyes stare when the numbers turn heavy. Ice on my neck, but the trigger finger ready. Fade the herd, I don't follow no sheep. Yacht life days, but the grind.
Lord.
Leverage shots, they gon' feel that heat. Price at my line, that's $1 million a week. We move risky. Math like a drum, let it hit me. Clips both ways if they tempt me.
Codex.
Precious 50-50. Lifestyle wild, but it fits me. Long nights turn to the Bentley keys. High stakes, high life, come get with me. Fake consensus, let the market talk slow. Shorts get squeezed while the Lambo top go. Feast on the charts, every candle.
Future is here. Crypto. Hi Marcos, Katsu back on the stream. Yeah, we are back, right? Backing at it again. Shout out to Future. How were your holidays? I think we're not gonna be back for too long. So I have to go. What is it? I have to see my orthodontist next Thursday. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll probably be gone for probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks ish, probably to the end of the month basically. My mom's like at home alone right now, so if there's ever like a big snowfall or anything, but I feel bad, right? I feel bad. Like the other day, we got a crazy snowstorm here. Crazy. I have to go shovel every 2 hours the entire day. Oh, she's like lonely. She's thinking nothing to do until my dad comes back. Are you going to buy a hype spot position? I already got one. I already got like a little bit of a spot. I got it on the October 10th. The crash. That thing is just chilling. And so soul, I already have a bunch of soul. I don't know if I'm gonna be. We'll see. We'll see how this stuff develops. I don't know if the low is in just yet. Maybe we'll put some money to work here. Yeah, but those are basically the only cryptos that I have like left. It's like Chainlink, Solana, like part of my ETH bag. And then I got like Canton Network as well. Got some of this like when it's like starting to like dip. Pretty interesting project, right? Pretty interesting project, and since too many people are aware of what's going on here yet, so we're definitely early. I was planning to leverage trade this, but it's not available anywhere. But like, funnily enough, this thing is on all like regulated platforms in Canada, so I was able to like buy spot easily. It's snowy in St. Petersburg too. February looks like a real winter. Yeah, it's crazy here. I'm actually like back where I'm streaming right now. I got like sick right away. Like the difference in weather from where I was to where I am now is like so much colder that like my body like, couldn't even handle it. Yeah, well, we've been getting some pretty crazy snowfall this year. Like a lot more than usual. Hype has been holding up very strongly recently on the decline of BTC. Yeah, it has. Like, basically these two, Hyperliquid and Canton, are like the only ones that are like relatively strong. I mean, I haven't looked through too many of the alts though, to be honest. I haven't been following them too much. From the ones that I have been looking at, which is basically what's on this page, kind of these two. Just kind of take a quick scroll through this, see if there's anything else. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know. I do want to buy like some spot bags, some stuff, but I'm not too not too sure what's going on here, right? seems like these are like rolling over. I'd be quite surprised if we don't end up going lower on like Bitcoin while that happens. Although the other day we were like looking relatively strong. Boom. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, we're in like a leverage trade right now, so if we end up like blasting up higher and filling the gap, then we'll just be juicing anyways. If that happens though, some of these alts are gonna probably happen pretty significant moves to the upside. Let's see if we can get Exo on this thangity thang. You don't need this anymore, right? Already talked about that. Delete that. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Hyper Liquid though. Bet we can't use it. How'd the other thing do? What happened to privacy coins? Interesting. By the way, notice that starting from 73 on BTC, you have quite large gaps between the other levels. So gradually moving into trading higher timelines as becoming more selective. Not necessarily. Like, yeah, I haven't changed this in a while. Keep that in mind. Like, don't like treat these things as like religion. But at one point, I went and like deleted some of them. And then like when we were up here and there was more, it was because I was like setting them like as we were like printing the chart. And I was like scalping more. But we probably should be cleaning up some of these, like kind of just keep the more relevant ones. Because like in reality, like right now there should be like what? Like one here, one here, one here, one here. Shouldn't be like too many kind of thing. But like when I was like scalping more, and we're like setting like levels like within the zone, I would put like one here, like one here, one here, one here. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess kind of aligns with what you're saying. Yeah, I should do this. I should clean these up actually. Now that you mention that, we'll put that on our to-do list for later. We haven't been up here in so long. Forgot about it.
Luxury trap, they want vibes, I want math.
Yellow lines.
Now we dancing. Short the floor, you crazy. Price went moon, now you shaky. I bought low, now it pay me. You went short, now you hate me. Mad short, why you do that? Now you crying in your group chat. Not so tight, I don't do cap. Caught that wig, now I flew past. They said bearish, I said bet. Tap that fib, they place the nets. While they panic, I just flex. Profit hit.
Show the yellow lines. Even though these lines are still hitting, right? That's a funny thing. Reject. Flip it. Yeet. Yeet. Ding ding ding. People don't believe, right? That they don't believe in the imaginary yellow lines. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, I need a template.
Noise with the charts, I suppose. Back when it hurt, they ain't care. Now they DM like save me a chair. Used to stare at the screen in the dark. Now the room glow blue from the charts. No flex, this is life on code. No guess, this is levels I wrote. Fib drawn like a sniper scope.
That always work like clockwork. Maybe you're a Bitcoin market maker. Yeah, exactly. Little did you guys know. Actually, interestingly enough, I've been trying to make like kind of like oh, it's not really called like market making, but I'm trying to make a poly market bot. Because like, it's not nearly as like like getting mispriced bets is a lot easier than like trying to capture a spread in this stuff. High frequency high frequency trading. On poly market, people are betting on stuff, right? So if you just kind of algorithmically execute it faster than the human does in any kind of bet, and then there's like edge to have. Whereas like the amount of people that are like trading crypto is like very niche, super niche. Why isn't this working? Although I follow one guy who like has his own market making in crypto on X. I don't know how much money he makes though. He just shows it. I don't know if it's just like a passion project or what. Hard the filter change. Boom, boom, boom.
Top down, charts up, Marcos. Trading in the Lambo, charts on the dash, watch it go. Money moves in turbo mode, speeding through these fibs, I know. Lights flash from the prophecy. Midnight cruise with the candle lit. Wheels spin like the anches do, making bands with the cleanest view. Marcos.
Keep the stangity thing loads or not. I need more water. Bum 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 bum.
That's 618 hitting nice. Marco's in the booth with the blueprint. You already know what time it is. Do the math, run it back. Price hit fibs, now I'm on the tag. Let's take that shot, take no cap. That 702 hit clean, no lag. Clean, do the math, make it clap. Profit hit, now shorty's throwing back. Map that zone like a
Bum bum bum.
now we charting on the dance floor smart. Pulled up with the 5 levels blowing. Price touchdown, out of game.
Yeah, using a widescreen monitor is way better for this. This is not good enough on this monitor. I need to bring my other monitor in here. Or buy another one. Just have 3 of them. Because you can't have like too granular of a tick size and see things clearly. What is this? Scalp. Low time frame setup entry. I mean, yeah, partially, yeah. Probably I wouldn't say use it for like scalping. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess all my trades are like scalps, right? When you enter. Like I tried to, like in the ideal world, yeah, I enter somewhere and I can like swing it. But I am trying to get like the best entry possible in terms of like scalping, like a scalp type entry. But no, I've been playing around with it because they just added the bubbles in here. This is like a new feature they added. Only thing is, like with crypto, it's a little bit different than the traditional markets. Say if we're trading like ES, like if we're trading any CME futures, it's just one order book, right? Or this is like aggregated. But so far, it seems to be doing like a pretty good job, like relatively similar to Bookmap. Yeah, this one is just like I'm using this for the bubbles and like all the different levels. To the previous day, previous week, previous month, etc. And this is just the typical like footprint. You know, like different kinds. So all these different settings. You just have them on the regular full print or like the Delta ones. And this is just like the footprint statistics, CBD. And this is a DOM. The thing that sucks about this DOM is it's not aggregated. This is only like the Binance DOM. So I've been playing with like the Market Monkey terminal because they have like an aggregated version of this. Yeah, I use this for a lot of stuff. It's like there's multiple different tabs, right? Like I have like tick charts, like the open interest, all the CBDs. Then there's more too. It's just like I have like another template on my laptop. It's like a different set of tabs. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'll look into Market Monkey terminal if you're trading crypto. Like somewhat similar features. You can get like free footprints. You don't have to pay to get all the extra stuff. There's a couple actually. There's like Market Monkey terminal. I think like Kiyotaka or something. I think this one might be free. So what is it? Kiyotaka. I think the one I have is like EXO. And like what Exos though is you can use it for everything. It's not just crypto. Whereas the other ones are just specifically crypto. For Exo, you can plug in like any DX feed, like data line into here. But, like, it's super useful, right? Like this stuff, you can see like 270 Bitcoin open on this candle, all like the relevant statistics in the footprint. You can see like exactly where people are opening, like where they're closing, if they're getting trapped or not. Same thing with the other layout. Thing is, I wanted to get this on a VM. Yutaka is great. He's all the time. I think I would have tried it once. Like I see a lot of people like tweeting about it and whatnot. We'll close this for now. We have it on our laptop. Let's have an account for this. You know, honestly, you can make one of these now, right? Pretty easily. You should have like an Anthropic subscription or a ChatGPT one. That's why all these exist, right? Because like the crypto data feeds are free. Like they have like other how to describe this. Yeah, I don't know this for sure, but from my understanding of looking into this, it seems like most exchanges have like 2 pipelines of data from the API. And one is for like preferenced customers, like slash market makers, etc. And the rate limiting is like much lower. You can pull like way faster from the API, but then there's like a free version that everyone can use. And this one you can pull from it like once a minute or something. I don't know what the exact rates are. That's why a lot of the times like these services die when there's like volatility hitting. These like services die because everyone's trying to pull the data like quickly and they can't. And it's like being prioritized to like the people that actually need it the most. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. All these things exist. Because I don't know, man. I wasn't around trading back in the day, so I don't know for certain. But from what I read, it seems like the tooling has become much better, right? All the stuff didn't exist back then. I'm trying to make my own. By the way, yes, there's more open data for traders and crypto. It needs to be institutional jacket for this. quality and centralization. Yeah. I don't know, but there's like an argument to be made. I don't know where to lay on that. Cause like in one world it's like, yeah, I guess it's like cool that there's like just like fully visible public order book that everyone can see. But at the same time, it kind of opens up like abusive behaviors, perhaps we'll call them. Like I can't go on the stock market and look up like Tesla and go see like, oh, this person bought Tesla at this price with this much margin and their liquidations right here. Because it doesn't really exist. On top of like all the dark pool transactions. But at the same time, like a bucket right's part of the game. It means you just have to be smarter with how you position yourself. What's other stuff doing? The one thing about the nice thing about the traditional markets though, it is nice that there's just one order book. Super nice. What are we doing? What's on our to-do list? Any questions or no? We gotta test out this code setup here. Hmm. I need to figure out how I want to do this. I'm making this a program that I can. No, I'm not gonna say I'm recreating the Bluebird terminal because it's not quite that. But basically, like I give it a ticker, so whatever. Let's just say like Apple or something. Whatever the fuck it is, like AAPL. And then it gets all the data for this. Like all the available data, whether it's like some paid source I have or not. It's like all their reportings, earnings data, blah, blah, blah. All the publicly available dark pool data, all the options data. Then it does like an analysis on it, right? Kind of like same way somebody like Goldman Sachs would. And then it does like the whole like sentiment analysis, blah blah blah. But the thing is, right now it's just doing it in one of the LLMs. I wanted to do it in all of them. Trying to like pipe it into every LLM, and then like take all the outputs back into like one source. Like take the best of each, or like have them like debate one another, and then like put out some output. And also like it basically makes a report, right? It just like visualizes all the data, etc. Puts them into like nice graphs. You can easily notice trends or any changes in behavior. Oh yeah, and then like the themes, it gets like relevant themes for it. Like what I'm trying to do is like get the themes, and anything that's like trending thematically, it explores the supply chain. So like whether it needs like some specific niche component, blah blah blah. It'll start to list all of them as like potential like downstream investment ideas. In the ideal world, when it's done, it'll save quite a lot of time like researching. I'm doing so many things. I need like focus. Like I'll like code like one thing for like 1 or 2 hours, and like we'll go to do another one for 1 or 2 hours, and come back. It is fun though. Admittedly, it is quite fun. I will say, as someone that worked as a software engineer, like I've obviously coded stuff to use for trading since quitting my job, but not much. It's like dwindled down over time. And like my interest in coding has like been very renewed with playing with this stuff. This is you can pump out so much so fast while you can focus doing other things. Yeah, I've been playing with that a lot. And also like getting it to like find random edge in the data sets. Like I just feed it data and I'm just like go find like any tradable edge in here. Like even this kind of stuff. What is this? 4-hour candles. Pretty interesting, right? The fuck is that? I need to get gas down. Got it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. To be honest, pretty crazy. Nigga, basically, I made. I won't say made. I expanded on. This like trade execution engine I had for like algorithmic trading. Because now I can just feed it textbooks, like give it some random textbook on algorithmic trading, or feed it like this kind of data and have it like automatically implement these things and pipe it into like the execution engine and like try them out. Speaking of which, what are your thoughts on AI? Will he replace us all, or will he relent trading to crypto skinned creatures? I think trading is unique in that regard. the end of the day, like, okay, first of all, this is a game, right? This is a video game. It's like two teams. So it's just like whatever, like Bulls, Bears. So like AI is gonna like play on both teams, like they're both leveraging AI, so you're back to like square one, right? And the other thing is like in terms of like the game, like you can only do like two things, right? Like buy or sell. So like whatever decision making process you have to get to this point doesn't really fucking matter, right? It's whether it's like AI or like an algorithm or like a human. And it's like discretionary, systematic, Bollinger Bands, order book, volume trading, sentiment trading, blah blah blah, whatever it is, right? Like any potential way of deciding to take a trade or not in this massive funnel, it just comes down to this. So maybe like the volatility of the market will change a bit. It'll become like a bit more efficient. So like the moves like won't be as like wide. They'll look at like less and less over time. I don't know. The thing is, the game changes, right? The game changes. Like this might happen where volatility starts to decrease in markets, and then like algorithms start to adapt to this and take advantage of decreasing volatility to like get better liquidity, right? Start clearing higher levels and whatnot. Yeah, I think there'll be a place in trading / being active in the markets for quite a while. The other jobs though, I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to tell people this for so fucking long. Because like when I was working at my old job, like the day ChatGPT got released, like we were using it, right? And back then it was still like somewhat niche. Like yeah, it blew up pretty quickly. It wasn't like that popular. But even then, it was like already pretty decent at coding. It wasn't amazing, but it was like, wow, like this is like saving time already. Interesting. And right away I was okay, like this thing's only gonna get better, right? Like we're pretty fucked here. Like anyone that works a job, like we're gonna be like in the long term, we're gonna be pretty fucked here. And you're starting to see it happen, right? It's like not only are like these models like coming out faster and faster, but they're getting like better by like by bigger leaps than they were before. Before it was like, oh, a new model, like 5% difference. Oh, new model, like 3% difference. Now it's like fucking like 7-10% improvement on benchmarks. And they're coming out like in a shorter time span. Like the difference from like 2 months ago, like the Anthropic model to now was like pretty crazy. Same with the ChatGPT coding one. And the reason that they went after coding first is because if you can build everything off of coding, right? Like once these models become like super proficient at coding, they can like code themselves, code the next model. So like that speed is gonna rapidly expand even more. And then like it can tackle every other problem. Like now that the model is more efficient, now you can just easily go into medicine, easily go into law, blah blah blah. So yeah, definitely pretty alarming. Like this financial analyst thing I'm making, right? People go to school, potentially get their masters, blah blah blah, and now this thing just does it in like 10 seconds, right? Like got all like the spreadsheet analysis, so on and so forth. So far, it seems like LLM not very good in trading. Other competitions and they wrecked everything. Not sure. Well, weren't they doing pretty good? Wasn't that the Grok one doing pretty good actually? Because there's a competition going on, isn't there? Uh-oh. This is from the end of January. I think they all started with 100 grand. So you'd have to like annualize this number and also assume that this number carries on for the rest of the year. But they were like profitable. We're making money. But I don't know. I haven't looked into it much, right? I'd imagine they'll probably become pretty good. At the end of the day, like algorithmic trading is already a thing, right? So like I can't imagine adding reasoning skill on top of it would like hurt it. Oh wow. The thing about markets and whatnot is There's not a lot of data. There's not a lot of data, right? Like compared to like the other things you can train models on, there's not a lot of data on financial markets. It's part of the reason why like old school, not old school, but like these larger financial institutions that have been tracking data and saving it themselves in their own databases have like an edge on others. So a lot of the data is just not available if you haven't been doing that. Like let's just look at, I don't know. So it's 15,000 days of data points for daily bars on Microsoft. Not that much. Not that much. Compared to like data sets where there's like millions and hundreds of millions, potentially billions of data points. Like the more you have, like the better the pattern recognition becomes. And markets change, right? Like the market regime can change, so on and so forth. That's why the game is like so complicated. Things that work in the past stop working, etc. Like right now, I'm looking at some of this data that I just pulled from the like the CME chart. Where's this thing? Okay. Like the initial balance on this chart, right? For the first hour of trading, for like the past like recent like whatever it is, how many days was that? The past month. So like in the past month, if the initial balance got set and then the next candle closed below it, there's a 93% chance that at the end of the day the price is going to be within the initial balance or lower. Like it's not going to break the high of the initial balance. But like the context matters though, right? Like when we're in some massive higher time frame downtrend, like kind of makes sense. But if you start to like just trade that piece of data, not always gonna work out like that, right? Especially if you start to trend the upwards. Interesting. Yeah, lots of stuff to be derived, right? Bum, 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 bum. For the past month, I guess like this is like 2 months of data. If like the RTH gap, so let's say it gapped up, and then there was a green candle on the first 30-minute candle, and you open the trade after the 30-minute candle printed, like that's a winning trade if you close end of day 64% of the time. Interesting. Interesting. What's up with this thing? Curious if that works. Oh, it does. Wow, interesting. Good to know. Interesting. Interesting. The problem with TradingView is that when you go to export chart data, it only goes so far back. There's like a limit. But if you go into replay mode and then export it, it like goes to whatever time you're looking at. So in theory, you can like let's say this is like the timeline. You can like export like current day to the back of the window, and then like put the replay mode to here, and then export this window, and then put the replay mode to here and export this window. Interesting. I'm gonna figure out a way to automate this. Interesting. Well, the thing about AI, I'll say is this. If you're someone that's not using this stuff, you're fucked. You're fucked. Like, if you think that you're gonna graduate from a university or something and compete with people that are using it and you're not, good luck. Assuming your field is even like hiring. Like, it was already such a massive like productivity boost before, and now with like OpenClaw and the models getting better, it's like 10 times bigger productivity boost. The amount of stuff I've coded in the past week, if I had to do that myself, I don't even know how long it would take. Probably a while, probably a while. Between like coding everything and then like running it, checking for bugs, then going to fix the bug, like finding where the bug is, going to fix it, and then like redoing it for all these things. That's a crazy thing about this now is like you can tell it to code something and then it'll run it and test it for you, and it'll like test all the buttons, test like how it looks, etc. And if it finds a bug, then it'll just start to like work on fixing it. And how long it goes for, that's the other crazy thing about it now. Like this, the codex, the GPT version. So what I've been doing is like I get the AI to write me a prompt to create the code. So like AI is prompting the AI, and the prompt makes it design the architecture first, and then it designs like a build plan. And the build plan is like in phases. Like, okay, phase 1, do this, test this, then go on to the next one. But if you prompt it to start coding it and like tell it like don't stop unless you need my input on something, it'll just do the whole fucking thing in like one shot. It'll like sit here coding for like hours on end. Like the other day, I told it to do something and I came back to like fucking 40,000 lines of code. And it was basically all working. I haven't tried the Google one though. Curious how that thing works. Like that was anti-gravity, I think they call it. Anti-gravity. Also, like, what else was there? Where is it? Was it Words of Wisdom? If you go watch this episode, this guy's basically like shilling like this like no code algorithmic trading platform. I think everyone should do this, right? I think everyone should like at least have an idea of like how algorithmic trading works. Probably have it implemented in some form. No better time than now. Because before there was like a bit of a barrier to entry. You had to like understand how to code it yourself, etc. And like find edge to trade with. Now you can just like delegate like 90% of that work. Even if it's just to collect the data, right? I think people don't realize is like, if you like making money, you should be collecting a lot of data on things. So like, let's say you're like trading like discretionarily, and price is coming to like your level of interest, wherever it may be. I'd say it's coming up to here. And like, yeah, I'm seeing some things that make me want to get into this trade potentially, but like maybe not that set on it on a discretionary basis. But then I see that I have like 3 different independent variables all fucking firing off signals of like a short there. And the confidence goes like way up. Like this fucking long, it was fucking ridiculous, right? In terms of the data that was getting printed here, like outlier mean reversion data. Oh no, shot to the yellow line. And the other thing about it too is like the stacking probabilities. Like if you're tracking 2 different things, and these things are like not related to one another, but they're both signaling the same thing, then the probability is like even higher of it occurring. Like let's say this was like 70 and 70, and they're both tracking like a short entry, but these things are both unrelated in terms of like how they're derived. Then like the 70% increases, and now it's like, I don't know what it's like 83 or something, right? Whereas like if they were like related, like dependent variables, and they're 70% chance on their own, then the probability like decreases. So when you have like a bunch of independent variables that track the same thing, and they're all like firing at the same time, extremely powerful signals in terms of the math. So shout out to the math. They just get the actual numbers. Is that? That's 84.5%. They were both 70. So we were off by 1%. My bad. My bad. Gotta go soon. Boy, we gotta go soon. I gotta go get gas before I go to the gym.
Hit me like a Bentley swing. Cuban link heavy when I step in the lane. They reload clips, but I reload brains. Cause the fifth game raw, got them stuck in pain. Spoof they orders, make them think it's real. Hit with size, now they beg for a deal. They don't want smoke, they just want a pill. But Marco's cooking filet with the steel. Envy the feel. I'm deep in the charts, got a sniper skill. I don't chase no hype, I just sit and chill. They moving with feel, I move with will. I'm floating above them. V-Wop thrill. I trap they stops, then I press for the kill. They draw fake zones, I been in the field. They team look shook, I just broke they shield.
I think we need to buy a new computer. We need to buy a new computer here pretty soon. Once the next generation of graphics cards come out? What are they on right now? I think it's like the 5 series, right? NVIDIA. It might be time for an upgrade.
wait for pullbacks, I love that pace. You trace my curves like a fairy trace. I drop it low, right on the zone. That golden pocket.
So it's the 50 series. When is the next 60s come out?
You know I won't stop it. Bounce back slow, let you time that rocket. We ride the wave and we never I dip you grip, yeah, you always
2027? What?
wrist so tight, but the move so profit. Golden love in a golden pocket.
Wait, wow.
I don't chase moves, I let them breathe. But you retrace like the air I need. Body aligned like fit precision. You hit that level, I make
Initial rumors pointed to a Q1 2027 unveiling, but more recent reports indicate a delay with mass production starting at the end of 2027 and a possible 2028 release. Really? Really? I thought they did like yearly releases on these basically.
I drop it low, low on the golden pocket. White goes back, switch, you know I won't stop it. Bounce back slow, let you time that rocket. We ride the wave and we never lost it. I dip you grip, yeah, you always lock it. Pour 16, girl, I had to clock it. Wrist so tight, but the move so profit.
A 2-year cadence.
Golden pocket, yeah. You don't chase highs, you wait to give. You don't short love, you let it live. Trade and sync, we
I guess it makes sense.
golden pocket.
I thought they came out more frequently than that. The hell? Okay, maybe we'll wait a bit then.
It's Marcos. You feel that? That's your liquidation.
Holy shit, the price of RAM is fucking skyrocketed.
Golden pocket entry, run it back. Top long, but I'm sure that's your path. Meanwhile, I print yachts off your raft. Stop punts with my chain, that's a fact. You full mode high, man, that's a trap. Options printing while you crash. I said it once, the math is the math. Fib levels tattered on my Tesla doors. I front run wells while you chase whores. Emotion your sleeve, I see the pause. I fade your tears and cop some more. Liquidy sweep, I eat your soul. That wick up top, I plan that role. Market maker envy, I stole they code. Risk reward got me in control. Stats in my blood, I don't see red. You dream of profits, I wake up fed. Your candle closes my Rolex thread. And your stop loss, just pay my spread. I don't guess, I don't pray, I do math. Golden pocket entry, run it back. Top long, but
That's pretty crazy. Holy shit. How much do I have right now?
Options printing while you crash. I said it once, the math is the math. You bought resistance, that's cute, bro. I to the other side, I run the show. Imbalance field, that's your grave. Institutional flow, I surf the wave. V-word bounce, I catch that flight. You revenge trade, I sleep at night.
I'm pretty sure this is like tripled since I bought my computer.
My decisions, delta stacked, I see the lean. My P&L's fat, your screen just scream, but
64 gigs of RAM is fucking $1,500 Canadian now.
you chase pumps.
Holy fuck.
Margin cool.
That's no joke.
Suits, your liquidation, pay my pool. I don't guess, I don't pray, I do math. Golden pocket entry, run it back. Top long, but I'm sure that's your path. Meanwhile, I print yachts off your rafts. Stop hunts with my chain, that's a fact. You full mode high, man, that's a trap.
But when the new CPUs come out?
Said it once, the math is the math. From Fibonacci to Black Skull's dreams. I don't chase, I scheme. Wall Street, scared of the king. And retail, you just fuel the machine. Got him.
Fibonacci, feel the vibe. Wooden pocket, we gon' slide. Method motion, let it ride. Marco's got that coded guide. Touch it 6-6, then we dip. 702, let it flip. 7-5 in the mix, that's lit. Catching entries, never miss. Chart so wavy, fibs on point. Deeper we go, bigger the joint. Set my levels, I ain't guessing. Price come dance at each progression. From 0.5 to that 786. Stack my size when it gets that fix. Other traders, they still wish. I'm in profit, blowing kiss. Numbers glow, they never lie.
Wow, Intel's like changing. Oh, interesting. So what are the models now? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so now it's Core Ultra. Okay, interesting.
Feel the vibe, put in pocket, we gon' slide. Math in motion, let it ride. Marco's got that coded guide.
Interesting. Like, this computer is not old. Like, I built it. What was it? Maybe 2 years ago? But I thought like there'd be quite the step change in hardware by this point. Apparently not. Maybe we should just wait for like that like 2027 series, like a line of everything to come out, right? New CPUs, no GPUs, probably like better RAM, like DDR6 potentially. Is that even like out yet? Expected to arrive with standardized specifications in 2025 with initial hardware platforms and commercial adoption around 2026, 2027. Okay, I guess that works out well. Interesting. Kind of disappointing. Well, I was actually kind of looking forward to getting a computer. Because also, like, the sooner I get a new one, the better value I get for this thing when I sell it. I have to wait like another year for anything like worth upgrading to come out. How much is this selling for now? Wait, what? What is this?
The math is the math. I don't do guesses. Nope. Lambo mad black. I draw it presses. Girl Scout smoke. Cookie chart got blessings. You chase green dream. I chase addressing. Stats on deck, static clean. TP tag like laser beam. Penthouse top with the trading screen. Zone get touched and split the scene. Draw that fib, let price extend. Third touch hit, you wanna send. You went long, I fade that in. One click now, I press that send.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell? Because I have a 4090, which I guess it does like a newer generation, right? There's like the 5 series. But the price is still the same. Like selling one of these things used. What the hell? Interesting. Interesting. I haven't checked in on this market in a while. Interesting. Seems like there's quite a shortage of the GPUs. And they're all being used for like AI purposes because of how much RAM they have. That's surprising. I thought it was going to be like half the price already. It's dropped $100. Buying a used one is selling for $100 cheaper than they sold for at the market price when they released. Interesting.
Marcos Trades. Yeah, we see you. Oh, you thought it was up? Yeah. Top longest cry when the chart go drop, drop. We can profit while they beg it to stop, stop. Pop champagne 'cause we short that top. Woo! Dancing in the club while they watch pass flop. Yeah. Top longest cry when the chart go drop, drop. We cash out, then we spin non-stop. Moon dreams fade when the bands gon' pop. Laughing to the bank, yeah, the game's gon' stop. Marcos! Marcos! Saw him on Twitter screaming new ATH. Next thing you know, candles looking all gray. Me and the crew had the shorts on deck. Now the DJ playing while we run up checks. Bottle girls bringing that profit and ice. They pray for a bounce, but the math ain't nice. I just wink when the crowd get loud, 'cause we taking over charts in the dance floor now. Yeah, top long.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I was ballparking in my head that I was Hell's computer for like half of what I paid, if that. Apparently not. Interesting. Either way, it's gonna be like a business expense, but just some free cash, I guess. Fuck it, YOLO. Curious how this will change near the 6 series release and whatnot. Hey, that was a waste of time. Just waste like 30 minutes doing nothing. Okay, can I have a little pre-gym snack? And then we're gonna wrap things up and head out of here. If y'all got any questions, now is the time, because I'm about to dip. After I'm done eating. Boa.
Marcos.
Boa.
Yeah. She arched like the fib retrace. Golden pocket, I find that place. Her body math, no room for waste. I trace slow, she matched that pace. She bounced back like a 0.5 move. EMA touch, she slipped, she groove. Stop loss tight when she let me in. I risk it, clean reward, Benson. Eyes on the chart, but she moaned my name. TP hit when I grip that frame. No emotion, just the game. But she come fast when I mark that range. Golden entry, she ride that wave so sensually. Golden entry, she pull me close when she hit TP. Golden entry, she roll her hips like price for me. Golden entry, all this math make her lose belief.
Risk of fine, we played that dance. She split that spread in red silk pants. One candle fake, she break then trap, then throw it back like she run that map. She don't beg, she calculates. Her hips don't lie, they oscillate. I press with calm, she activate. Now we both deep in that pivot state.
She don't talk, just signal right. She set that level, I click all night. Trade her body with trailing might, and close it clean before daylight. Golden entry, she ride that wave so sensually. Golden entry, she pull me close when she hit TP. Golden entry, she roll her hips like price for me. Golden entry, all this math make her lose belief. She said don't stop till the chart complete. I said girl, this is price technique. No romance, just trend and heat. She said trade me, not treat me sweet. Golden entry, she bounced that move so millically. Golden entry, she chart my name like symmetry. Golden entry, she wick that dip then ride for me. Golden entry, I make a moan, the math is the key. Golden, precise, calculated love, just math, Marcos.
Yeah, they try to short the bottom. Back call, baby. We dancing while they margin calling. Let's go. Short the low, that's a no. Watch my profits overflow. We in the club, lights glow. While your account going slow. Marcos get the chart show. Candles green in a row. You press L, I press buy. Now you watching me grow. Yeah, you thought it was down bad, I saw it was prime. By the dip, pop champagne, perfect time. You was praying for the fall, I was stacking the climb. Now I'm VIP, dancing pockets all in the prime. While you close with a loss, I'm emotional with gains. You got caught in the trap, I was right in the lanes. Big bull energy, yeah, runs in my veins. Shortest crying in the corner while we sipping champagne.
Every tick up, yeah, I feel that rush. Wallet look fat, can't fit that much. Shoulders get squeezed while we lift that up. Now we laugh from the yard as the beat turns up. Short the low, that's a no. Watch my profits overflow. We in the club, lights glow. While your account going slow. Marco's got the chart show. Candles green in a row. You press L, I press buy. Now you watching me grow. Short the low, that's a no. Watch my profits overflow. We in the club, lights glow. While your account going slow. Marco's got the chart show. Candles green in a row. You press L, I press buy. Now you watching me grow. They said it's over, I said watch this flip. Caught the bottom clean like a championship. Your stop loss hit mine, never did trip. I'm moonwalking games while you're losing grip. Every bounce was a bag, every bag got bigger. You stress with your charts, I'm pouring up liquor. Markets dance like the club, just gotta move quicker. And I move like a pro every
trigger get sicker. Bottom shoulders in the bag, now they ghosting. Marcos in the front, all the games they coasting. Bottle service in the booth, yeah we toasting. This the Bull Run beat, and we hosting. This the Bull Run beat, and we hosting. Yeah, yeah, short the low, that's a no. Watch my profits overflow. We in the club, lights glow, while your account going slow. Marco's got the chart show, candles green in a row. You press sell, I press buy, now you watching me grow. Short the low, that's a no. Watch my profits overflow. We in the club, lights glow, while your account going slow. Marco's got the chart show, candles green in a row. You press sell, I press buy, now you watching me grow.
That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. You know, out of curiosity, the other day I looked because I was considering upgrading my MacBook. I just bought it last year, right? Like the best MacBook you can buy, like best CPU, most amount of RAM. Like I paid like $7 grand, whatever the fuck it was for this thing. And I look in the trade-in value that they offer on the Mac website. They offered $1,700. Literally, like lost like fucking 3/4 of its value almost in a year and some change. What a fucking scam! Apparently, selling it private, like myself, you got like $4 to $5 grand. That is fucking crazy. Bum, bum, bum. Get eat this shit and get out of here.
Big boy profits, that's the groove. Marcos trades, yeah we never lose. Never lose. Never lose. Never lose. Never lose.
When the print comes right, we shine.
We shine.
Turn that chart into the perfect line. Every tick feeling so divine. Got the market dancing all night time. Never lose.
Drop that heat. Market jumping on the beat. Green wave flowing through the street. Bag so full, yeah, it's looking sweet. PI, make it move. Candle flash, got something to prove. Big boy profits, that's the groove. Marcos trades, yeah, we never lose. Never lose. Never lose. Never lose. Never lose.
Yeah,
Marcos Trades.
yeah. They studying the players, but the math too clean. Let's go. They envy the feel. I'm deep in the charts, got that sniper skill. I don't chase no hype, I just sit and chill. Nah, they moving with fear, I move with will. Facts, I'm floating above them, that V-Wop thrill. I trap they stops, then I press for the kill. Pressing, they draw fake zones, I bend the field. Whoop it, their team look shook, I just broke they shield. Broke it. Market makers mad, they can't touch the plan. I lay down fields like a beach with sand. Big orders led from the top to the land. They clicking in fear, I type with one hand. Extensions long like the clip on the stick. 7/8 tapped, then the profit came quick. They plot on my downfall, still I uplift. They tryna front run, but I'm running the script. Ready to fill, yeah. I'm deep in the charts, got the sniper skill. Scope. I don't chase no hype, I just sit and chill. Post it. They moving with feel, I move with will. I'm floating above them, that V-Walk thrill. I trap they stops, then I press for the kill. They draw fake zones, I bend the field. Their team look shook, I just broke they shield. Math hit me like a Bentley swing. Cuban link heavy when I step in the lane. They reload clips, but I reload brains. Cause the fifth game raw, got them stuck in pain. Spoof they orders, make them think it's real. Hit with size, now they beg for a deal. They don't want smoke, they just want a pill. But Marco's cooking filet with the steel. Envy the feel. I'm deep in the charts, got a sniper skill. I don't chase no hype, I just sit and chill. They moving with feel, I move with will. I'm floating above them, that V-Wop thrill. I trap they stops, then I press for the kill. They draw fake zones, I bend the field. They team look shook, I just broke they shield.
She don't move off vibes now. She move off Fibonacci. Golden pocket, baby, come ride the retrace with me. Oh. I see you watching from the 0.5, but I know you want that deeper dive. I don't just move for any touch, but baby, you rate me just enough. You wait for pullbacks, I love that pace. You trace my curves like a fairy trace. I drop it low, right on the zone. That golden pocket, I call it home. I drop it low, on the golden pocket. Marco's fix, you know I won't stop it. Bounce back slow, let you time that rocket. We ride the wave and we never lost it. I did the grip, yeah, you always.
Alrighty. Gotta get out here. Got shit to do, boy. Where's this thing? Where is our trading view? Oh. I mean, nothing really to talk about, right? In terms of a juice box, no real need. If you took the short that we talked about yesterday, you're still in this thing. Pixel perfect entry. Worst case, you're gonna stop out break even if we continue to go higher. And we already talked about everything else, right? All these higher levels have all been discussed, whether it's in the Discord or the previous streams. Same with the downside levels, so no need for a juice box today. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. To be determined. Maybe when futures resume. Maybe when the weekly candle prints. Maybe a little bit later. It kind of depends how my day goes, how much stuff I'm getting done, etc. Either way, whatever. We'll be back tomorrow at some point to kind of sync up with this stuff and see how things are going. Do a quick chat shout out and get things going. Where the chat at? Shout out to Future is here. My boy. I think that was it, yeah? Yeah. Okay, I'm out of here. We'll be back tomorrow. Later.